Okay, Sheila was on, but her battery died. I don't even know how that happened. I think we've gone through several batteries today. So I turned on Sue, because I had Sue ready for Darren to take into Liam's class, and then Liam's class doesn't start till halfway through the semester. He's right now going and heating up his coffee. He'll be here any minute. I'm looking now for the brown bag. Because it has all the batteries and stuff in it, and I thought anyway, you guys know. We were going to be home by nightfall. It's plenty damn dark right now, really cold out. Oh, there's some more bottles. Shit. Ugh. I wish I would have known that. I brought them in and filled them up. Okay, tomorrow I'm going to fill up these 2 bottles and anything else that needs to be filled up. The seltzer bottle. We don't have them all in the same place, but of course we don't. That would be too sensible. Sue's on. I can't find the brown bag, but I did find 3 more bottles right behind you.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, we need to keep them all in the same place, or at least remember them.
The brown bag, I saw that. And where did I put it if I put it somewhere?
Well, you can close the door because that beeps.
Sorry.
Okay, thanks.
I know it's in here because I saw it earlier.
Well, I was using it earlier, and I thought it was in this black bag. This is trash. Well, let's put all the trash we can into this while we're sitting here. I'll look at the... I've been kind of updating on what's up. Oh, here it is. It's in the purse, which is up there, but that's fine.
I may be the one that put it in your purse. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, I think you're going to put my purse back here, but that's fine. That's better than I'd probably put them. Anyway, here's our movies.
Okay.
I'm going to put them back. Anyway, Sheila's battery died again, and I just couldn't find the brown bag. I'm going to put this right here in my purse. These bowls I'm going to keep for the girls.
Oh, okay, great idea.
And here's a bunch of...
Do you want to keep this for a water thing for the girls?
Might as well. My baby has been tweaking his...
It's tweaking my screenplay forever and ever.
Screenplay again. I guess...
It was meant to be. It was meant to be. By the time I finally actually give a physical copy of it to anybody, it's going to be perfect. So,
right on. We thought he was going to be printing it here, so we waited here for him to do it. Then, when he was done, anyway, he's going to work on it tonight and then print it tomorrow. Should have brick. Here's thanks. You're going to add it to the other box of garbage.
Sure.
Let's throw this out on the way out if we can go buy a trash can. I'm tired of all this garbage. We took out a bunch of garbage. We filled up 13 water bottles, but we got 3 more. I'm going to fill those up tomorrow. And
because we don't feel like sticking around to do it right now, do we?
No, it's late.
It's actually really by our standards, but that doesn't mean we want to wait until it is late.
Well, we're late. late for what we thought we were going to be doing.
Yeah, you're right.
We always are. Wait, is there a trash can right over there, or is there one easy to get to from here? Or?
Oh, they're all downstairs.
Oh well, if we see one on the way out, I'll throw this away. If not, I'll set it to the side. So.
Alright.
We walked the girls earlier, and Dobby pooed, Luna didn't, but they both peed. It's important to the story, you guys.
I'm gonna have to shed this. Sorry about the beef. Way too many layers for me right now.
Oh, it's okay.
I
do too. It just gets bindy, you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take mine off. We're both clean, you guys, which is really nice. I don't care. Taking a shower, was it on Tuesday, hun?
Yeah.
It was time for me to take another shower. It's like, gee, Christmas, how dirty can you get in 2 days? Well, pretty damn dirty, apparently. Okay. I got my tea down there between my feet, and you've got your stuff, and the girls have ice water here that they haven't even tried to drink.
Okay. And off we go.
Are we going home? And unless we see a trash can, then we'll stop there. Oh, we'll hang on to this fucking garbage until tomorrow, and then we'll take it out.
Yeah, with all the additional garbage we're sure to have by then.
Yeah, what the hell is it? The deal? Why is there so much damn garbage in this world? But anyway, that's a question to contemplate for longer than just. Well, the truth is, they just keep making shit that you have to throw away. Like whenever you buy something this big and it comes in a package this big.
Right. How the hell do we get out of here?
Back that way.
That's what I was thinking. It just didn't seem to be working very well.
Up here you'll see the way out.
Okay.
And then you go that way.
Cool.
We've got so much shit to do, guys.
As usual.
So I'm going to start working on a little email to Liam so tomorrow I can send it, but...
In your email?
Yeah.
Since it's from you, this is perfect. Well, I don't know. Never mind. I don't know what I want to say.
Well, if you come up with something, let me know. It's from both of us, honey.
Yeah, okay. I was just going to throw in something about the only reason we, at the school, when we waved hello was because Darren thought his class started.
Yeah, I was going to tell him.
Oh, okay.
But,
it's just funny, that's all.
You can tell the camera what we did, huh?
Well, you like total? Well, the first and most exciting thing we did, I think, was we found a great new way of filling up our water bottles.
It's pretty exciting.
For us, it's revolutionary.
Yeah,
Are you kidding? Normally we fill them up one at a time or two at a time at drinking fountains or these little pure water spigot things that they have in the school that pump out water basically the same rate as a drinking fountain, and it takes a long time to fill up, say, 12 bottles, which we just did. This time, because we parked in an unusual place and went in by an unusual entrance and had all these bottles with us, intending to find a drinking fountain, we found the bathroom sinks. My baby's like, maybe these will fit in the bathroom sinks. Let's go and try it.
Yeah, there were some water fountains. You'll have to take a right here.
Okay.
But they weren't the good kind of water fountain.
Right.
So we went to the bathroom.
Pure water fountains.
Or just they're a little bit faster and easier to put the bottle in.
Right. So I went into the bathroom instead, and they have those sinks with the electronic eyes, which I normally hate. I'm like, what happened to the days when a person could just turn on the faucet when they wanted to turn it off and they didn't? Because those electronic eyes don't work for shit. But they worked well enough, and the sinks were deep enough that you could place a water bottle in the sink. The electronic eye would continue to read it, and you could then leave it, and it would be filling up while you put the next bottle in the next sink. And so I was filling up 4 bottles at once. My baby was filling up 4 bottles at once. They did stop halfway through, and you'd have to pull them out and put them back in. But wow, we filled up 12 water bottles in utter record time, man. And then my baby hauled out her 4 water bottles that she filled in first. She lugged them all out there. I should not underestimate my baby, because she's ripped and she's just gonna get even stronger doing stuff like that. But so that was cool. So we have all this water in the trunk, whereas we thought we were gonna run out as of yesterday because we were snowed in. Not so snowed in that we actually didn't leave today. We went to school so I could go to my class with Liam. And I got there, got showered, got to Liam's class just in time for the class to start, and nobody was there, and it was all dark.
Oh, that's the right way. I'm sorry, I'm backseat driving badly.
Right.
I can't see with this thing in my face. The light in my face. Sorry, huh?
So I knew what I had done because I've done it before. The very first time I ever tried to take a Liam class, like 3 semesters ago.
Luna, Papa is driving. Get in the back seat.
Damn it, Grandma! I want to sit on Papa's lap. I've been lonely for Papa all day.
Well, you gotta wait till we get home, just like I do.
When we get home, you'll probably sit on his lap and not let me.
Oh, I'll let you, honey. Okay, sorry, honey.
It's alright. Turns out my class with Liam doesn't start until February 16th, which is, well, roughly 3 weeks from now. It's a late started class, so I was there on time.
Back too.
I was there on time for the first time ever. And I was actually 3 weeks early, so nobody was there. But that was cool because then I came back out to the car and my baby was waiting for me, and we did a bunch of other stuff that I finished tweaking my script, or I thought I finished, but I realized after I thought I finished that I had more tweaking to do. But that was before I was going to go in and print all the pages, but then we got sidetracked doing other stuff and I didn't print any of the pages. But that was good because I realized in between not printing the pages and us leaving the school that I didn't want to print the pages because I had more tweaking to do. Just one little change. I have to make a little change. I have to add like 2 sentences, and it'll be a big improvement, and everyone will be much happier. And then tomorrow, between this and that, I'll print all the pages, and after my editing class, which ends at 4, we're going to run out to Santa Fe Studios and drop off these screenplays while everybody's still there, which is cool because there's the folks at Santa Fe Studios who have largely agreed to make up my cast of characters. So they need something to work from, which I shall provide. Let's see, after that, we went back into the school, checked out a bunch of movies from the library. Let's see, I'll name a few of them. My baby got a Zorba the Greek because she loves Anthony Quinn and she loved that movie, and I have never seen it, and I've kind of always wanted to see it. My baby wanted to see, so we got that. We got E.T. because we've been talking about E.T. and saying, yeah, we should really see that again, so we're going to watch E.T. together at some point. I got The Verdict with Paul Newman, which is just really out of character for me because I don't really seek out Paul Newman films or anything. I don't seek out lawyer movies either, like courtroom dramas, no thank you. But for some reason, maybe it was because it was nominated for and or won every Academy Award under the sun that year, I decided I want to see that. Oh, it's also about an alcoholic who makes good or something, so I can get behind that. And then my baby's like, oh, here's Iron Man, because she'd never actually seen the first Iron Man. So I was like, oh, cool, because she said maybe sometime I'd like to see those. So what did I do? I looked at it and said, oh, that's great, but... And I grabbed it to check out, and then I got to the checkout counter, and my baby was checking hers out, and I said, hold on, baby, I'm going to swap this out. And I did a terrible thing. I went and exchanged the first Iron Man for the third one, because I've only seen it once, and I wanted to see it again. And though my baby hasn't seen the first one, I'm going to make her watch the third one before she even sees the first one. And this, after telling her the first one, has the best ending of any movie ever. And I'm now depriving her of seeing it so that I can see the third one. So
you got the third one?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was the first one.
It was the first one, but I went and swapped it out for the third one.
You did?
And then I felt guilty about it even as I was checking it out. And
Yeah,
now,
but did you get, which one did you get?
I got the third one.
Oh, I don't want to watch it with you then, honey.
Okay, well...
I'll let you watch it without me, hon.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna...
No, I didn't
We'll
have
be back
no
at the
idea.
school tomorrow. I'm gonna take it back and get the first one, because I want you to see the first
honey,
one
they're
first.
listening to you talk, but looking at me. The camera fell.
Oh.
And plus, you're in the dark, and I'm not.
Look at, baby.
Oh, honey, how could I be more pretty than you? You're absolutely stunning.
Well, see, you guys see what I did? Did you hear the disappointment when my baby's voice when she said, "Oh, you did that? Oh, see, I did wrong, you guys. I'm gonna go back and swap it out. We'll watch the first one, and if she likes it, we'll get the third one, and we'll watch it together later." I wanted to get the third one because Gandhi is in it. He plays the bad guy. Ben Kingsley is the bad guy in Iron Man, you know. But
I thought you meant the character Gandhi.
well, I call Ben Kingsley Gandhi.
Yeah, well,
all the
that's
time.
cool.
Even though he's probably nothing like Gandhi in real life, but
maybe
what do I know? Maybe he is.
Maybe
Maybe he's a lot like Gandhi.
Maybe he is exactly like Gandhi, only he's exactly like Gandhi, only he's not lucky enough to have a grave injustice to fight against.
That could be. In fact, I'm trying to think. I was trying to think of Ben Kingsley's involvement in some movie that really stank up the joint. But right off the bat, I can't think of any, because that would be a grave injustice. And then he'd have a reason for... that kind of belittles Gandhi's whole spiel, doesn't it?
I'm sure Gandhi's used to it at this point.
Yeah. Gandhi. Well, actually, he probably does get the respect he deserves for the most part, but I was going to say he's like Rodney Dangerfield, Gandhi, but no, he isn't. He gets,
like Rodney? Gandhi Dangerfield.
Maybe he gets respect from everyone but me, because now here I am comparing him to Rodney Dangerfield, but...
Hey, maybe you don't know what Rodney Dangerfield's like either.
Maybe Rodney Dangerfield is a lot like
He's
Gandhi.
probably a lot like Sir what's his name?
Ben Kingsley. Yeah.
Sir Ben Kingsley. I mean, he could be exactly like Sir Ben Kingsley, who could be exactly like Gandhi, and you know. We all got a little Gandhi in us.
That's true.
It's very uncomfortable when I've got one in me, but that sounded terrible.
Yes, it did. I wish we could retract that. But after everything I've said today, I guess we can let it fly, baby.
I meant like I was thinking like in my digestive tract or my liver, or you know.
Or just in your spirit, sort of like that Captain Morgan's ad campaign.
I was thinking a little more literally, but not quite as literally as it ended up being. You got to take a left.
Okay, I was. Okay.
You don't tell them where we are, babe.
Oh, sorry.
You always do that. Fuck, it pisses me off, honey. I really don't want you to do
let's...
that. Well, we can even delete all of that.
Yeah, let's just delete from
that part on.
From that part to where we stop and start it again.
Okay,
well, let's do that. Let's stop and start. Sorry, lost you guys for a second.
Up here.
We're back. Okay, so that squares that. I'm taking back Iron Man 3 until my baby gets to see Iron Man 1, which has the best ending of any movie ever. So she's right; she should see that. You know, I considered getting The Big Lebowski. I think I ended up not getting that one tonight. My baby's seen it tonight because there was something else that I got Terminator Salvation.
Well, that sounds cool. Well, tell them your story that you told.
Well, I've been wanting.
I've
been wanting something in the Terminator vein, or something in the James Cameron vein. Frankly, of course, he did the Terminator films 1 and 2 anyway, he did not do Terminator Salvation, and I frankly didn't like Terminator Salvation the first time I saw it, nor did many people, to tell you the truth. But for some reason I was thinking about it the other day, and while it's not James Cameron, it's a Terminator movie, and it has some elements of James Cameron movies, and I thought, oh, okay, let's give it another chance, because I think I might not have got it, so I want to try again. So I was looking for something with a little action, a little adventure, and frankly a little violence, because I like that in movies sometimes. I know I'm sick, but
well, it depends on if you even can. Well, I guess some things are justifiable, other things are not justifiable at all, in my opinion. But Terminator, I really
right.
I love.
I mean, these are entertainments with hopefully a
some
positive
redeeming,
message, sort of sewn in.
Some redeeming message.
Right. So,
but it kind of. Well, you'll watch the clip I made today while you were inside, and it might make you think this conversation right here is a little bit ironic, but maybe not.
Oh, you did a clip while just now or earlier today?
When you were gone today into the school, when you were doing stuff, and I thought you were in class.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
I was hanging out in the car still.
Yes, I want to watch that. I look forward to that, honey. And then I'll note whatever irony you're talking about.
You will.
It won't be lost.
It'll be very easy to note, honey.
Okay, so I'm giving you guys the total rundown here. My baby got E.T., Zorba the Greek, and yes, she got Immortal Beloved, because she was curious about Gary Oldman. What else has he done? You know, who else has he portrayed? Blah, blah, blah. We found that, and I said, well, look, here's Gary Oldman here. And he said in an interview once that this was the part he was born to play. And my baby picked it up and said, oh, it's about Beethoven. And I said, yeah, it's Gary Oldman.
I love Beethoven, you guys.
So this is a biographical, sort of a biopic, but I'm sure they took some liberties, because really, how well does anybody know the details of Beethoven's life centuries later? But
they probably know quite a bit.
They probably do.
Yeah, I mean, he was pretty damn famous, honey, at the time of his life.
Yeah. So
there were probably, I'm not saying every detail is absolutely accurate, but they probably have a damn good idea about his life.
I think you're right, and I think the idea with this one is this is not a fictional. I think this is a biographical movie about Beethoven, starring Gary Oldman. And I've seen a good deal of it and think it's quite well done. So we will enjoy that. And then I'm trying to remember what I did get as my third selection, since I did not get the Big Lebowski in favor of The Verdict and Terminator. Okay, I guess I already named all three that I got. I could name you some more that I thought about getting but didn't get, but boy, we could go on all night. You know, it's like my baby is she's occupied, she's busy, she's getting her did, as we say. So I've taken it upon myself to entertain you with my.
I love you.
Oh, were you talking to the dog?
Well, I keep knocking them in the back seat because I don't want them up here. It's dangerous. But now they're both up here.
I love you too.
Girls.
We did not get Spike Jonze's Where the Wild Things Are, which I want to see, which we were talking about, because we were talking about Spike Jonze movies. We didn't get that one because they didn't appear to have it. And we didn't get Spike Jonze's Being John Malkovich, which I totally think my baby would dig, because, I don't know, did you even look for it, lady?
No.
We didn't even look for it. That's one reason we didn't get it. But we will get all these movies, and we will watch them, and it may take 6 months, it may take a year, it may take longer. because we're busy people. We don't just sit around watching movies all the time. My baby's been good for me like that. I think if I had my druthers, and that's not even true, I would say like left to my own devices, which is not always a good thing for me to be left to my own devices, I would probably sit around and watch movies all day. In fact, I've done that before, and you know what? God damn it gets depressing after a while. It's like,
Quit. No fighting.
Girls.
You can't be on Papa's lap. I know you love Papa, but he's driving.
No, all I'm saying is, my baby, not only does she keep me on the path, but she inspires me. She inspires me to want to be on the path, to want to be out there doing it, getting her did, being creative, you know, using my own mind, my own resources, my own capacity to, you know, not just immerse myself in the entertainment of others, but to bring you, what's that word my baby likes, riveting clips like this one.
Well, this one is riveting because everyone's wondering if you've really been watching the road, and I'm wondering too. Do you want to turn on your brights?
Too busy being loquacious, baby. Yeah. It's,
as long as you're safe, I don't care. It's cool.
I'm using the force, folks. The force will guide us home. I was wondering, could you use the force to beat someone in a game of chess? Now, of course, you could use the
force? Of course.
You could use the force, of course. But could you? I mean, let's say nobody had ever even explained the rules of chess to you. Could you sit down at the table and use the force to guide your hand in moving the pawns around the board or whatever? You could use the Jedi mind trick to make your opponent do something really dumb, like you want to put your queen in jeopardy, and then do it, and then you can win that way. But do you see what I'm saying, folks? Are there limits to what you could actually? Could you use the force to say bake the homemade fettuccine Alfredo, even though you didn't even know the ingredients? I don't know.
Of course. Use the force for anything.
My baby's like, you could use the force, of course.
For good.
Right?
For good, you know, it's like...
What if you use the dark side of the force to make fettuccine Alfredo?
It probably would be really delicious at first, but then make you sick, you know?
Yeah. Well... now, where was I? My kingdom for a cigarette that lights.
After all that work to get those cigarettes?
There, I got it. You know how I got it? I used the force. If I was an evil Jedi, I would use my evil Jedi force lightning to light my cigarette. Which seems like an abuse of that kind of power, but, you know, what would I care? Yoda's cool, but he doesn't have, like, force lightning. He'd find some other way of lighting his cigarettes. Of course, Yoda doesn't smoke, but I think Darth Vader smokes? I don't know. Ooh. Probably not. He sounds like he smokes. He sounds like he's like, well, he's got an oxygen tank, like, permanently affixed to his body. You know? I was thinking about that the other day. What was I thinking? When he's battling people with lightsabers, how come he's not doing that? And you'd think he'd be doing that like a lot because he'd be winded, because he's like really getting a workout, you know? But
Toppy's right behind you.
I noticed that, yeah. Sure. So I don't know. That's like a continuity error in the Star Wars.
Well,
movies,
it would
but,
get old. I mean,
it would.
through the whole thing.
I know. If I was Luke and I was battling him, I'd be like, cut that out, man. It's distracting. But and Darth Vader would be like, I know. And then off comes Luke's hand, and
Right.
Man, if I would take advantage of that.
Good job making around that treacherous curve.
Yes. Thank you. What else? So we waved to Liam, and at first he didn't notice us, and he was in the middle of his pitch, basically, and we didn't really want to interrupt him, but we wanted his attention. We wanted to say hi. We wanted to make our presence known, and he did acknowledge us. He looked up, we caught his eye, he waved back, and we went on our merry way. Because Liam, he's an artiste. You don't want to break his flow while he's mid flow. It wouldn't be right. But he's also a pro, man. So nothing rattles the guy. He was cool.
Well, he really is good at that. Trust me, we tested him about that stuff. I have, you have, and we have. Huh?
My cigarette keeps going out. And there's a dog behind my back, y'all. Well, you know what I always say. Better to have a dog behind your back than a monkey on it. That's what I always say.
Sure.
So,
I mean, in one sense, Dobby's got your back.
That's true.
Yeah.
Dobby's got my back. Makes me feel kind of warm and fuzzy inside.
Yeah, and special.
And then it makes me feel kind of warm and fuzzy outside too, because Dobby's warm and fuzzy. Okay, here we go. We're going off-road now, folks. Okay, four-wheeling. Wow, this drive home seems a lot shorter when you talk the entire way. I have Justin Timberlake stuck in my head. You might think it's a bad thing to fall in love with me. Spend all your time and your money.
Every time I hear that song, I, of course, think of you.
It is free.
It's somewhat irritating and charming.
Kind of like Justin Timberlake. No, shout out to Justin Timberlake.
I'm not that familiar with Justin Timberlake. I think my daughter had a big crush on him once. Did he used to sing with NSYNC?
He
Not
was
Instinct, but NSYNC.
He was with one of those boy bands. It was them, or it wasn't Backstreet Boys. I think it was.
Oh, maybe it was the Backstreet Boys. Well, either
Maybe
way, whoever he was, my daughter had a crush on him. Is that what I said?
That is what you said.
Okay, good. She had a little crush on him.
I was hoping that was okay. You said that.
I hope it is too. But she was 12, you guys. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, so that's...
Anyway, shout out to Justin Timberlake.
Yeah. Yo,
Justin Timberlake. Cool song, like it.
Stay cool, man.
Stay cool.
Stay cool. Sorry, we can't remember which boy band you were in, but...
I think it was Backstreet Boys, now that I think of that.
But I'm thinking like Mark Wahlberg's little brother was in Backstreet Boys, but I don't know. It was Marky Mark, but maybe neither one of them.
Marky Mark wasn't... was he a little guy?
I think he was a stocky little guy, and he like modeled underwear or something. But...
No, I mean, was he a little kid, like 5 or something?
Oh, at one point, yeah.
Well, when he was singing. Anyway, there were some fun songs back in those days.
We can't actually hum any of them for you now because we weren't even around yet.
Right. My kids really liked them, but I wasn't around. I got my text, not my text, my email written, so tomorrow, unless something changes between now and tomorrow.
Yeah. What are the odds of that, though? Well, that's pretty good, but okay, Dobby.
This red. I can't see anymore.
I don't know why I'm remembering now that I saw Terminator Salvation on my birthday with my mom. Sorry, I lost you guys for a second.
Up here.
We're back.